Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, welcome. I'm Kim Serafini, the founder and CEO of Positive Prime. I'm the creator of this absolutely extraordinary technology, this particular tool, that helps you to achieve your goals much more swiftly, effortlessly, gracefully, and simply on autopilot. It's really organic, it's natural in the way that it occurs, simply because we are harnessing the power and the potency of your brain and mind. So what I really am here to help you understand today is that if you want to ensure that your visioning process actually does mean that you live your dreams in reality, that you do have your hopes and wishes become your real life, then quite frankly, what I want you to do is engage in a process that absolutely ensures the tools that you're using work magnificently and quickly. It has to be fast. Our brains love speed. We love speed. Life is actually at the pace we've never imagined in a million years. So everything does have to happen in terms of transformation and transmutation and change rather elegantly and indeed with speed. So there are a couple of really interesting aspects to the processes that people go in terms of creative visualization or actually making their own vision boards or dream boards, really articulating and becoming very clear about what it is that they want, why they want it, and then providing a visual cue that actually keeps you on track, that helps you to be concentrated and stay focused. The majority of us are indeed visual, and it's very popular to have a vision board. But the truth is, there are about 5 to 10 really significant issues that we need to resolve with respect to physical vision boards. One is usually there's only about 50 to 100 photographs on them, and quite frankly, if you've got 50,000 thoughts occurring in your mind every single day, 50 to 100 is just not going to cut it, right? So you absolutely do need a tool that's going to allow you to see at least 1,000 images. You've actually got to flood yourself, satiate and saturate yourself in your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, your goals, your actual objectives, and the visual representation of that. But the truth is, when most people create a vision board or a dream board, they don't actually put any photographs of themselves in it. People have told them to go through magazines, they've been able to actually take out photographs of their ideal car or their dream home or their absolute favorite vacation destination idea. And in fact, what they've done is they've created a piece, a resource, a vision board, let's call it a physical thing that maybe you hang up and you see in your office, but it doesn't have any photographs of yourself. So all I'm going to say is you absolutely must have many photographs of yourself inside your visioning process so that your brain and your reticular activating system knows that those images that you're choosing as your absolutely beautiful ideal future, something that you can fall in love with and you can really emotionally attach yourself to, and something that's going to help you to be driven and committed and persevere and follow through and follow up and make things happen for yourself and step up and be in massive action. You know what? You need to see yourself in that collection of images. You must. It's an absolutely necessary, vital, essential aspect of the process. But there's something that I really want to address, and that is most people look at their vision boards when they're feeling stressed and frustrated and disappointed and disillusioned and disheartened. So you must get yourself into a positively primed state whilst you're looking at the images and you're seeing the affirmations and the mantras that are related to you achieving your goals. All right, you must be absolutely spectacularly primed in a really high vibration and frequency. You've got to be in a great mood. You've got to be feeling awesome. And so I have actually made sure that the software that we created allows you to personalize the sessions that you're watching. It's very simple. You just upgrade your membership and become a premium member. It's so affordable, either on a monthly basis or on an annual yearly basis. And there are lots of bonuses actually for the annual option. But the truth is, I want you to see all of the images that relate to your ideal future, your best tomorrows, when you are in a fantastic state, physiologically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So I want you to see them as they're shuffled, as they're inserted, as they're actually infused into a session, because the session is going to ensure that you're positively primed. Then you're going to see all the images that you would ordinarily have on a vision board. All right, so the second thing that is massively important for you to understand is that often people see a vision board and they've got their inner dialogue, their actual self-talk, literally defeating them. It's harmful, it's disempowering, it's mean, it's the kind of language, the conversation that you're in, that you're looking at something that you do truly want, but you don't believe that you're ever actually going to have it. And quite frankly, this is what is really a fundamental stoppage, or indeed a leakage, of all of your magnificent efforts, your amazing energy, your pure intentions, your loving, open, receptive heart. And so, the very important thing is that when you're watching a Positive Prime session and you see all of the images of your amazing future ideal vacations, the home that you might want to really be able to aspire to buy and live in, etc., etc., etc. We want you to be feeling fantastic, but we also want you to see statements as if they are affirmations or appreciative inquiry questions, or something even much more powerful than that, and that's gratitude statements. We want you to see those statements so that it actually triggers your self-talk into something that's kind and compassionate, that is supportive and encouraging, that is going to help you to absolutely have faith in yourself and your future and your dreams and your ability to actually take massive action that's the right kind of action for the right kinds of reasons today, now. Okay, so that's one of the other really major issues. Then there's really a third one. So it's actually about attaching the past to the future and an energetic vibration. And let me explain. If you really want to, for example, go to Bora Bora, French Tahiti in the Pacific, and you have that as one of the ideal holidays on your 40th or your 50th or your 60th, what you must do inside your visioning process is have images of the past vacations that you've had that you're really proud of, where you had a sensational time. The energy, the remembering of those incredible moments that you absolutely adored, they will infuse the actual creative visualization and manifestation process of the future. Put a photograph of your favorite car in, if you want to actually manifest a car, one that you've already driven. It's about the energy of having had, all right? And this is going to lead into the other aspect, which is about gratitude. You must have many photographs of all of the things and people and situations and circumstances and experiences that you truly are appreciative of, that you're so grateful that you've had the honor and you've been blessed with. You have to actually remind your brain and your mind that you are indeed very lucky and fortunate. Okay, so you must have all of the stimuli that makes you feel grateful, a profound, deep, and moving sense of gratitude. It's vital. It's an absolutely not negotiable aspect. What's fascinating about Positive Prime sessions is we've actually built in a couple of prompts for you that are all around the power of gratitude and appreciation, indeed from a positive psychology and neuroscience point of view. Okay, so we're nearly there, and I want you to know that when you see the statements in your sessions, you will feel like you're with your best friend. Your best friend is inside of you or sitting on your shoulder. There are coaches who really want the very best for you. And so the other thing that I would say is inside a Positive Prime session, what actually happens is you will see your name appear many times. I have had the great privilege of working with so many mystics, so many scientists and sages over the last 20 years of my journey through the spa industry and the health and well-being industry globally on a worldwide scale. I have met with some of the gurus that once upon a time I thought would be just my dreams come true if I got to be in their presence. And I've actually taught some of these people, and I've been in the receiving of their wisdom too. When you see your name, it's really important because it's attached to your identity, and there's lots of work that Anthony Robbins has actually done around that. So you can actually go Google on YouTube anything that's about the way that our identity is created, and indeed how to change our identity, and how absolutely important or significant it is to any process of transformation. So the reality is that we want you to see your name flashing past you, because it is actually going to engage you in an emotionally evocative way. It's going to raise your vibration and frequency. And the truth is, most physical vision boards that people create, they don't have their name splashed all over it all. So the truth is, most people who've been creating vision boards haven't been manifesting what they truly desire, what their soul's calling for, because there are a couple of absolutely critical ingredients that haven't been included. And maybe it is not your fault or not their fault because they didn't know. So sometimes there is a tipping point. There is something we really need to understand before we can actually burst through. All right. So I hope all of that helps you. I tried to keep this to a very short and sharp video, but I do encourage you, whatever you do, make sure you upgrade your membership to a premium member right now, and make sure you start editing your sessions. And every single month, as you're viewing your earning credits, you can use those credits in the shop to actually acquire more sessions. Basically just use your credits, right? And then you can actually personalize, customize, edit all the sessions that are in your library. It is seriously one of the greatest gifts that I have devoted my life to, and I want you to dive much more deeply. There are many other videos that you can watch on the science and the art of positive priming. My hope, my wish, my desire for you is that you feel stronger, happier, healthier, and it's pretty important that you know that with Positive Prime, it actually makes you brighter. Intellectually brighter, yes, smarter, and also much more bright in your disposition, so that we can actually help facilitate a brighter future for you. We love you. Thanks very much for listening. We'll speak to you soon. Hope to hear from you about all of your transformations.